is billed as the ultimate sports podcast.
I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Everybody has been waiting.
I'm God gifted.
He's a bull. I'm the matador.
This is the Weekend Guy Podcast, and it begins now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to channel. Welcome back to show. It's another one. It's a Weekend Guy with Sihle. Sihle, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, my brother. How are you?
We're good, mate. It's been another epic sporting weekend and week, I think. There's been some games. The Champions League today.
The Champions League is back.
It's back today.
It's been action-packed. We've got cricket right now happening. We had rugby, we had soccer during the weekend that we're going to go back and talk about. So, yeah, man, it's been action-packed. So also welcome to our new subscribers, new viewers. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Our international subscribers, press like, share our content. And, yeah, man, let's get into it.
The most interesting aspect for us as South Africans, guys, was the Cape Town Sevens, which we always seem to fail to win, basically. We always get knocked out in the earliest of stages. There's always been a strange phenomenon with the Blitzboks that they beast in Dubai.
Yeah.
5 years in a row, they win the tournament.
Exactly.
Then they come home and they come to this. Is it more of an altitude kind of thing? Is it more coming back from from a higher altitude to a lower altitude, and then they can't cope with the sea level kind of?
Yeah. Look, for me, right? Also, and I wish I could actually pin it down to a specific point, né? But it's almost like they have a love-hate relationship with Cape Town Sevens, whereby on one side you're peaking in Dubai, and you've won it 5 times, like you say, right?
Yeah, in a row.
Then you come home, you're in familiar surroundings. The opportunity to get comfortable is there because this is home.
Yeah.
There's home support, but also on the other hand, that expectation to do well, right, is always there. And then where perhaps in some years where cool heads would prevail, guys want to do too much, knowing that their family's in the stands. The South African public is behind them, so I'm hyping myself up to show the public,
something.
Instead of saying, actually, let's block out the noise, let's go back to basics, what we done the previous tournament, because it's actually so shocking what our Cape Town Sevens record is versus Dubai.
We came 7th
this time around.
Yeah, we're 7th.
And you can't say the form was not there because just a week ago you were
beasting in
number
Dubai. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
maybe they prefer Dubai, the dry atmosphere. The dry air there. Maybe it works for them better than the wet air in Cape Town. Because the stadium is so close to the ocean there. You know where it is. It's like right next to waterfront. Yeah.
It's a beautiful stadium.
It's a beautiful stadium. So maybe they don't do well next to being so close to the sea. I don't know with them. I don't know what's up with the Blitzboks not winning the home tournament.
True. And
it's so confusing.
This is an opportunity for our viewers, right?
Yeah.
Especially guys who've played sevens before, right? What's the difference between playing at the ocean, right, versus if you have played in Asia? Yeah. Let us know, because the performance levels from our Blitzbok is shocking, because we can't say it's shocking and surprising, because you want to be mad at them because you're like, guys, you just won a week ago.
Beasting at that.
Yeah.
Like they're dominating the tournament. Like they're dominating that tournament. Like,
because also at the same time, as the South African public, what's a decent result for Cape Town Sevens? What would we be willing to see? It's either
that's the only thing we want.
Nothing.
We win. It's our home tournament. Especially coming from Dubai, because the previous week they were beasting. Yeah. And they come in 7th. It's like, okay, this thing doesn't make sense. I don't know.
And I think they've already won 2 tournaments this season already. So it's not like to say, hey, Dubai once was a fluke or a once-off. The guys are good enough.
We don't know. I don't know what's up with them.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with Sevens. Sevens, you need to give us a warning that okay, I'm gonna mess up Cape Town because I'm not feeling the tournament or something like that. But otherwise, talking about serious tournaments now. Let's get into the cracks of why we left Super Rugby.
Yeah.
And why we say FU New Zealand, FU Australia.
Yeah.
A rumor, by the way, just a quick one. I heard Jake White is in the running, or Australians want Jake White to take over as the Aussie coach.
Oh, that'd be a good appointment for them.
Yeah, but screwing us as the Bulls, of course, as me, we would be screwed. But his CV, the guy put across his CV that he's a World Cup winner.
Yes.
He took the Brumbies he beat the British and Irish Lions
with the
Brumbies. And then he won took them to second place in the Super Rugby when he was there.
So his record in Australia is commendable.
Of all the coaches who actually applied, because the guy in contention is that New Zealand guy, both New Zealand guys. Ian Foster and the former Iron coach, the guy who was partner.
Okay.
Oh, just forget his name, the blonde hair guy.
Isn't he coaching Leinster Tigers?
No, he's still with. No, he left. No, the former Ireland coach.
Former Ireland coach.
Went to the All Blacks.
Okay.
He was overseeing Ian Foster there.
Yes.
So those two, Jake White and then Stephen Larkham and someone else, there's 5 of them. But with Jake White is a late entrant into this conversation that he could take over the Wallabies. Knowing him, knowing his potential.
Yes.
Okay, knowing what he's done with the Bulls already.
Yes.
It would be a huge loss for us.
Without
as Bulls fans, because of the current project. He's actually like the current Bulls project for him.
Yes.
And this season, which is our second season playing in Europe.
Yeah.
And him having complained on the first season and second season, and now he's getting used to juggling things around,
And out of all the South African franchises, the Bulls looks like they've adapted.
Yeah, they already combined very quickly together. So with us losing Jake White would be a very huge blow for us as Bulls fans, But on the other hand, I've got a confidence in him that he could rebuild Australia.
Yeah, me too.
Jake White could rebuild Australia, like literally, make them a force.
Funny enough, right? It's for someone who's won the World Cup, right? I would have thought Jake White would have taken bites at international rugby more frequent than he has, If you just look at his compatriot, Eddie Jones, comes from Japan, went to England, went back to Australia, right? And the same tenure whereby Jake White hasn't gone back to the international rugby game.
All right. So let's get back to. So I think with Jake White would be and I am always for elite coaches.
Yes.
I believe with Jake White he's an elite coach. I mean, you cannot call him. He's a World Cup winning coach. That makes him elite already. But he's evolved his game.
So much.
He's evolved his game, and he's built a team. Look, like if you look at our forward line.
Yeah.
The Bulls forward pack.
Yeah.
That's international this season.
They're good.
They're good this season. We're looking at future Springboks there. Our front three should be Bok material at some point, and our 8th man should be Bok material at some point as well. So obviously our 6 and 7 are already Boks.
Yeah.
Eskom, Erlich Law.
And also I think an ode to the Blue Bulls management and plans, right? The Sharks director of rugby, Nick Powell, made a statement during the week that they want to relook at their recruitment.
Yeah, the Bok recruitment.
And in terms of how many Boks they have on their books, because obviously availability is critical.
Becomes a big problem for these franchise teams. And essentially, as much as I like having Boks in the team, we only have like 4.
Yeah, but you've got guys who have the potential in the next 4-year cycle to become
Boks. Yeah, we can be Bok later.
Quality will show over time.
Yeah, it will show, but okay. So the Boks are always the ultimate project, ultimate aim. So I wouldn't mind losing them to the Boks, but it does put us at a big disadvantage. It puts any team actually. But if you're an intelligent coach, you should already be planning past that.
Yeah, and I think also the big difference right now, right, between the Sharks and the Bulls. The Bulls have a bigger core of potential Boks.
Yeah.
Right? Versus the Sharks, who have a core of current Boks.
They have current, and the problem with the Sharks that they have old box.
Yeah. So
old box.
This is what I'm trying to refer to. When it comes to unavailability, the Sharks will always come second best because their box are established.
Yeah.
The Bulls, they have future
Incoming.
box.
Incoming box.
who probably won't be chosen every single season, but will be in the fringes and also knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Based on their form, they'll be in or out.
Yeah, so when they peak, we'll be the ones in trouble.
Yeah.
When they peak, but
True.
still not now, not in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll still have a chance to actually get the best out of them, to make them like legit Sparks.
True. And I think a typical example was the Sharks' results this weekend. You know, the 45-5 victory had all the Springboks.
The Springbok-laden team, yeah.
Yeah, so that shows, Guti, when teams are operating at full strength, it's a different kind of beast.
Yeah.
But
I feel like O'Neill
if they're not
Powell,
available,
is still catching up to what's going on. That team he played was not a Bok-laden, was not a Bok-deserving team. It was a weak team, lad. That the B-string should have sorted that game out for them.
We played Powell, if I'm
Yeah,
not
played
mistaken.
some team with a weird name from Europe.
Powell,
yeah. So that team should have been, the B team should have played that game and won it. You understand what I'm saying? Let them focus on the next URC game. Get back their confidence, because now if you lose against the Bulls and then play a weak team, you feel like, okay, I'm on a high. Then you come back to reality. Come back to URC and you're still garbage.
Yeah.
So this is where O'Neill Powell, I'm struggling to understand his coaching method. He's in Jake White first year.
Direct method.
Yeah, he's in Jake White's first year when he was panicking. He's still in panic mode because the new coach coming into the URC.
Yeah.
Whereas the other coaches are settled, because look at what Udobo did to Leinster, Pollard's team.
Yes.
So they played first team because they're playing at home.
Yeah.
But Udobo takes a second team, a pure second team, and they gave those guys a run.
Yeah.
Like literally, it was a close game.
That boosts everyone's confidence.
Yes.
Actually, if we came out with our first team,
yeah, it would be something else.
100%.
These guys can't touch us with the first team.
Yes.
You take it. So this is where O'Neill Powell, what's this guy's name? Plumtree,
yes.
Plumtree is not yet at the level where the other guys are.
Still playing
But
catch up,
unfortunately
like
for the other guys, it's taken them 2 years to get there. Like, to understand that, okay, now, because we had no Europe in the first year,
Yeah.
Then we had Europe last year, our first time in Europe. So these guys have adopted and they've seen, because the reality is that the European competition only gets tougher at quarterfinal stage.
Yes.
It's like a World Cup, basically.
True, but for me, it's critical between quarterfinals and your first game.
Yeah.
Adapt to conditions.
Yeah,
understand how.
Give everyone. The whole team must
understand
play
how the
in
refs
Europe.
operate in
Yeah,
Europe
yeah,
also.
yeah.
Or
So-
also the type of rugby you need to play
To
when
play,
you're on
to
that
win in England in muddy conditions. It's winter now. So it's December and winter, so it's going to be snowing in Europe when those guys go and play. Any URC game, for example, is going to be cold that side.
Yeah, and they're coming from 30-degree weather.
Instead of saying, so they're coming from here, from this side. So if you're a coach who's not used to those conditions, the Sharks are still going to struggle.
True.
Because you can't say you're going to take the first team to every single game.
No, you can't. And hence why, more than anything else, adaptability is
the key.
Rounding the conversation up, given the fact that Jake White has showcased his expertise in terms of coming into a new environment, new tournament, and adapting and setting up the team for success. If I was Rugby Australia,
That's the guy.
I would really consider him. The least you can do is bring him over for an interview, hear what he has to say and what plans he would have for their rugby, because more than anything else, as hosts in 2027,
You need a big time coach.
yeah.
No, first for the Lions are coming now.
Yeah, but no, I'm looking the ultimate goal.
Yeah,
is
to win
when
the
you're
World Cup.
hosting.
You win the World Cup.
Yes, right.
And he can do that.
Yeah, and because look, if they lose the British and Irish Lions tour, it won't be a train smash.
They just need to keep a good account of themselves.
Yes, because the expectations are going to be, this is a fledgling team, but come World Cup in 2027, the whole nation's going to be like, guys, win this thing.
Yeah.
And out of all the coaches who've been shortlisted or mentioned in the conversations, for me, the one who gives you the best chance.
It's Jake White.
Yeah.
The CV is just on another level.
Yeah.
If you really consider this thing and think about it,
Yeah.
he's coaching Australia. He's coached in France. He's coached in South Africa. So you're trying to tell me that's an elite coach?
Yeah. What more do you
What more do you want? The CV speaks for itself. He's in the Rassie level, basically. And one thing I like about him is that his mind is not stagnant.
Yes.
We're playing 6-2 at Bulls at the current moment. We're playing 6-2. 6-2 split.
And it's been a staple.
Yeah, this is our staple because we've got obviously the Bulls. We play a forwards game, a power forwards game.
That's your culture.
That's our culture as Blue Bulls. So he's adopting the Springbok everything. He's putting it into his team. I mean, if you look at it, his backline is functioning at Springbok level.
Yes.
You won't find Kirtley Arendse at a position he's unfamiliar with. He's playing the wings. So he's playing like literally we're playing the exact Springbok game plan there.
Yeah, because I think
without the kicking, we don't kick that much.
I remember a quote a mate of mine said, like Jake White is preparing his team to be Springboks.
Yeah, Springbok. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, like if I don't believe you can be a Springbok, you're wasting my time.
Yeah.
And when we look at that team and it's set up, when they are on song, you're looking around and you're saying, actually, he can be a Springbok.
That's Springbok. He is Springbok. He's a Springbok.
Yeah,
like many, especially starting 8.
Yeah,
like 6 of them can be Springboks.
Can be
because we already have. Remember, we have Eskom, Errechlo Springbok, Steenkamp is Springbok, the prop.
Yes.
Who else? Marcel is benching, so they're not going to count him. So that those front two, the other two, the wing, the hooker is also Springbok, material. Potential Springbok. Even our number 1 can be Springbok.
Yeah.
The new number 8, Hanekom.
Yeah.
Springbok.
Look,
so it's like
you are just going through names, and it's like, hey man, they are on the right.
They are on the right track for Springbok. Yeah.
Because if you are the Blue Bulls, you're hearing these rumors, right? What do you say to Jake to keep him there? Because hey man, the lure of coaching Australia and potentially coaching them to a home Rugby World Cup.
The problem with Jake White, he's an international. He's an elite international coach.
Yeah.
What makes him elite is that he's won the World Cup.
Yes.
So he knows how to win a World Cup, how to prepare a team to win a World Cup.
Yeah.
So that part of his CV, you cannot just write it off.
Yes.
Then he's gone to Australia.
How do you convince him to stay if you were the Blue Bulls?
You can't. It's beyond us.
That's what I want to
It's beyond us. Now that if Australia comes for him, it's beyond us. Nothing we can do.
You must just smile and wave.
Yeah, he's on another level. He's not been at club level since he's been coaching at club level, but he's not a club level coach. He's an elite. International coach.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the very 8 World Cup winning coaches.
If I'm not mistaken, would we liken it to that situation where the Stormers were courting Eddie Jones?
Yeah.
And then England said, here's the money, here's the prestige, let's go.
And so that's kind of...
Okay.
Because there's only a few of them in the world, most World Cup winning coaches. There's only like 8.
Yeah.
And 4 of them are from South Africa.
We are lucky.
Because Urasi, Unani Ninaba,
yeah.
Coach, is it Kitch Christie or something? The 95 one.
Yeah.
Jake White.
Yeah.
Then you've got Sir Clive Woodward. Sir the All Black one. Sir John Henry.
Yeah,
and you've got who's the guy?
Mentioned Clive Woodward, no?
Yeah, Clive Woodward. Then the guy with the dark hair, man, Steve Hansen.
Yes.
There's only 8 of them in the world who exist. So if you get one of them, you've got an elite coach.
Keep him close.
We fortunately have 4.
I think more than anything else, man, let's find out from our viewers and our subscribers.
What do you guys think?
Should Jake White take the job if it's
in
available and if they give him a call? Or should he plead his or pledge his loyalty to the Bulls and the guys who actually brought him home and gave him the keys to the mansion, you know?
And